Hi, I'm Jim Gordon, and you're watching Market 1 Minute. Joining us today is Russ Patterson, CEO of Spacefy Inc. Russ, let's start by telling us, what is Spacefy?
Spacefy is an online marketplace for creative spaces. You can think of it as kind of an Airbnb, except instead of coming to book a place for the night, you're booking a space for perhaps a creative production, a film shoot, a video shoot, a photography shoot, or some kind of an event.
And how does it work? What's Spacefy's revenue model?
So how it works on Spacefy is that the space owners list their properties on our site for free, and when a booking happens on the platform, we apply a 7.5% surcharge for the renter, and then when we remit the payment over to the space owner, we hold back 7.5%. So we have a total take rate of 15% that's split evenly between the renter and the space owner.
And Russ, you spent 15 years at eBay. What did you learn there that will help you in your new role at Spacefy?
You know, I was really lucky to spend a long time, 15 years of my career at eBay. What didn't I learn? It was an amazing experience. It was like going to graduate school for e-commerce in a lot of ways. For many years, I was managing or co-managing the Canadian eBay business, and I was exposed to a little of everything there that you need to run an e-commerce business, from online marketing to business development to finance and analytics, contracts, legal, public relations, communication. So all of that has been really helpful in my new career at Spacefy. But the greatest thing that I learned there actually was how to find your North Star and your mission, and then build a winning team of people that are aligned around that mission.
And how are you applying the lessons learned at eBay to the Spacefy platform and customer experience?
I don't think a day goes by where I don't have to reach back into my recent memory bank and think about how something was handled at eBay or how the community responded at eBay. One of the things that's very pertinent right now, because we're working on our new platform, which we expect to release at the end of this year or just at the very beginning of 2020. As we're designing that, we're thinking a lot about change management and the user experience. It's one thing just to build a better mousetrap, but what we learned at eBay over many years, both the good way and the hard way, was you have to be very thoughtful about how you migrate people from experience to experience, what you require them to do, how you manage change through the ecosystem generally. And so we're trying to take the lessons learned at eBay into account and take more of a longer view and a thoughtful approach on how we migrate people from one experience to the next experience.
And tell us about Spacefy's inventory. What kind of spaces do you have on your platform, and where are they located?
So as I'm recording this interview, we're getting really close to 5,000 spaces listed, which would be an exciting milestone for us. We've got about 800 spaces in Toronto, which is our home base, and then a pretty large number also in New York and Vancouver and LA. And we are scouting and developing spaces and inventory in most major cities in North America right now. In terms of what the types are, I mean, we've got a lot of quantity, but I think our breadth of selection is really where our strength lies. We've got everything from residential properties, and by that I mean ordinary modest homes and condos, to crazy spectacular mansions, to commercial spaces of all kind, retail, bars, restaurants, we've got laundromats, you name it, we've got it. And I think we really pride ourselves on scouting out hidden spaces and unexpected spaces, the things that you might walk by every day and have no idea just how special the space is that's inside that building you're walking past. And so all of that together creates kind of a wonderful serendipitous finding experience for the people who come to our platform at our best, and we hope that we can inspire people that way.
And finally, who are your early adopter customers, and how do you plan to add more customers?
The strongest early adopters have been filmmakers, content creators, and sometimes those are people who are creating content for YouTube. They might be for digital series or productions. They could be from PR agencies or from brand's own corporate communications department. So a lot of film shoots that are 3 trucks and smaller is what we're seeing is probably the biggest segment. After that, photography, and then there's a mix of all kinds of events, fashion shows, and interesting things that happen, even people booking parties for themselves.
Russ, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.